go. So guys, okay, you join me. This is a behind the scenes look at what is going to be my first Gymshark shoot. So basically Gymshark said, want to do a shoot with you, want to talk about how you're training, how you train for a lot of your athletic adventures, and we're kind of doing this really cool retrospective look at all of these strange athletic adventures that I've done. That's why currently we're shooting the 1,000 miles barefoot with 50 kg backpack. We're going to be doing the triathlon, looking at training for that, the world's strongest marathon, where I run a marathon, pulling a car, and yeah, just kind of looking at a lot of my strength and conditioning that isn't necessarily all that conventional, how it exists outside of the realms of conventional sports science. Yeah. Oh, that looks so sick.
We wanted to get like the foot reveal, because it's like, oh, there's a guy running, you know what I mean? And then it like reveals the fact you've got no shoes on. So
he's forgot his PE kit.
What's going on here? What's this about? This is the
I've embarrassed myself, quite frankly.
Ross is having his butt style.
It's an hour into the shoot and I've embarrassed myself for it. Jason, who looks after me at Gymshark, he was like, Ross, you know, where do you want to shoot? Do you want to do like a gym? You know, do you want to do like a nice swimming pool? And I was like, mate, we've got to go Lake District. We've got to go Lake District. I'll show you. Like, it's beautiful. You're going to love it. I said the fells, the lakes. He's been here an hour. He's had an absolute night. Yeah, but they even looked like soft and, you know, like ligaments and tendons and stuff. They just like stopped working for like 157 days.
Looks like you're about to go skydiving. What's going on?
It does, doesn't it?
What's happening now?
I've not done a carpool. This looks so weird, doesn't it? this car's coming fast. I'm told this one's 2 tons.
2.5.
Did you see that go?
Don't break it.
Do you brings back bad memories. That's what everyone actually asked. So that was the carpool. I think maybe like 12 hours in or something. And then that one was a little bit later, so I actually adjusted it and then it got me there as well. So me and this harness have a love-hate relationship. I didn't realise I was going to be doing interval training, pulling a car. This is, and I've remembered why I haven't pulled a car for about, I think 3 years now or something like that. Yeah, I think it's been 3 years. But now I remember. Like I needed reminding.
This is the cycling part of the triathlon, which, well, actually, I mean, this goes back to, we were trying this in Keswick. I remember when I was down at Livingstone with the Royal Marines, and I was trying to find the best way to cycle with a tree. I tried putting it down my trousers. That didn't work ever so well. But I think what we're going to do is lots of ropes, harnesses, and a backpack. Wow, this is amazing!
Please don't break it.
He's just talking and he's just swinging. Tom's doing like the Matrix to get out of the way.
This is what I mean. Am I going to be alright?
world's longest rope climb, which was 8,848 meters. It worked out as something like 10 minutes. Not 10 minutes, it worked out 10 meters on the minute every minute or something like that. So I can't actually remember, so it's going to be fun. I don't know how big the rope is, but it's going to be fun to actually drill this and see if I can remember how to do it. Jason's going to do this. Whoa! You got this.
Oh, yeah, there's shots.
It's just that from yesterday, so it's just like. Where do I apply this? Back out of my favourite swimming pool. This is doing what? It feels weird. It feels weird coming back out here. So we're going to do the swimming part of the triathlon. I don't know how kind of streamlined this log is. Again, this is going to sound weird. For anyone wanting to do a triathlon, and I don't recommend it, you have to pick the log very strategically. There's a science to the log. This one was great to run with. It was even good to cycle with. A little bit wobbly, but it's got a big fat end. So I don't know how streamlined it's going to be. We're going to find out. And also, I think they said it's about 9 degrees, which is okay. Very brisk. Somebody forgot to put hot tap on. Just finished filming today with Gymshark. I'm not gonna lie, I'm exhausted. I think what was brilliant about this is we were doing all of my athletic adventures in one single day. So started off with the 1,000 miles barefoot with a 50 kg marine backpack. Then ended up moving on to the triathlon, also the swimming with the tree, cycling with the tree, and running with the tree, and then the world's longest rope climb. And I think the thing is, and for those who have read the world's fittest book, is you'll know I describe it as almost physiological puppetry. So when I did the rope climb, I think I was about 82 kilos. When I did the world's strongest marathon, where I pulled a car, 26.2 miles carrying a 1.4 ton car, I was around 105 kilos. I'm only 5'8", maybe 5'9" on a good day. I'm basically built like a hobbit. And I think for me, it's one of the best representations of the SAID principle. So again, if you read the book, the Law of Specificity, and the SAID principle is basically the specific adaptation to impose demands. Sounds complicated, it's not, just means you get really, really good at what you repeatedly practice. And I think today was great for me to revisit all of those past athletic adventures, but also realise how unfit I was for them. I think at the moment, I think I'm about 94 kilos. So I was too heavy for the rope climb and too light for the world's strongest marathon pulling a car. And I think that was kind of good in many ways. It humbled me, and I think for lots of people watching it, and people who follow it on social media, they're so sweet, and so often people will say, "Oh Ross, you know, you're a beast. Oh, you can do the world's strongest marathon and then the rope climb." But it's like, yeah, but there were very different athletes who did that. I was a very different body type, and I think that will be the nicest takeaway message from the behind the scenes shoot today with Gymshark, is that everybody realizes that fitness is this incredibly
fluid and malleable concept, and really you are fit for purpose. And whilst I was fit for purpose for all those individual events, it's very hard doing them sort of generally. And I think that's the biggest thing that I hope everybody takes away. Like I said, Law of Specificity, World's Fittest Book, said principle, specific adaptation to imposed demands.